You know, with so many streets blocked off around Midtown and Union Station and others downtown packed with cars, some football fans were a bit creative, finding other ways to get to the draft action. And we found some people who actually just hopped on bird scooters to avoid a 30-minute walk. That's clever, right? From the last streetcar stop at 19th and Main, the scooter ride cuts that journey down to about 10 minutes.
This is just a prime example where micromobility can fit into these large events where parking might be expensive or far away from an event, and people may not be able to walk a mile or 2 miles.
A reminder, if you plan to drive down to the draft today or tomorrow, Visit KC has an interactive online map that shows you where you can find open parking spots, how far those spots are to the draft experience. Just go to visitkc.com. Every little bit helps, but that is a really nice tool, especially if it lets you know maybe if someplace you plan on going might not have any more spots.
Right. There's actually a tool on the Visit KC website. If you go to the tab that says Getting Around Kansas City, it tells you the list of parking garages they recommend, and you can actually find out by clicking on it if one of the recommended garages is sold out. They were all sold out yesterday. One of the best tools you can use to get around, especially if you park a little bit farther away like the plaza, is take advantage of the bus system. Yesterday, we took the main Max bus to get to the draft. It was super easy. It took about 10 minutes from the Country Club Plaza to the drop-off. Here is my biggest advice if you were heading out to the draft today or tomorrow. Know where you will be entering and exiting the draft. For most people, that's going to be the main entry 1, just south of the World War I Museum and Memorial. For those bus riders like myself yesterday, you'll get in through entry 2 near Pershing and Grand. Keep in mind there are so many road closures. Take advantage of those transit options to get you a little bit closer. You will still have to walk. And then finally, Donna, the best piece of advice: how you got to the draft should be how you leave the draft, especially if you took rideshare. Plan to wait for rideshare or have a backup option too.
Okay, Jamie, really good advice, and we know that it's firsthand. You had boots on the ground here last night, so you are speaking from experience, and we certainly do appreciate that. So last night, really exciting, right, for so many, including a local guy. The dust is settling after the first round picks, and that includes for the Chiefs' newest recruit. Now, KMBC 9's Martin Augustine is at Arrowhead Stadium right now with reaction from the Chiefs' new defensive end, Felix Anudike-Uzomah.
There are a lot of reasons to like Felix Anudike-Uzomah, not the least of which is the fact that he grew up just a few miles down the road from where we are here at Arrowhead Stadium in Lee Summit. So he goes to Lee Summit High School. He goes to Kansas State, becomes this great defensive end. And guess what? He's also a lifelong Kansas City Chiefs fan. Head coach Andy Reid, in classic Andy Reid understatement, says it's quote-unquote neat to draft a local athlete, but that's not why they picked him. They picked him because he's the real deal. He can play. Big Red believes that Felix can help the team right now. As for Felix, his love of the Chiefs runs deep. It's totally legit. He tells of how, as a kid, he would try to find ways to watch his football heroes just practice.
I remember me and my friends just went up to the training camp just to go watch Kelsey and the Chiefs literally just play. And it's coming full circle, which is crazy. And it's unbelievable that I'm in this position, that I'm a Kansas City Chiefs.
Felix says there's something he's going to be doing today. He's going to be double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking his phone to make sure that what happened last night really happened. Reporting from Arrowhead Stadium, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
It really happened. Just check Twitter. Felix's now former team throwing their support behind him as he begins his NFL career. The K-State football team tweeting, "King of the city, Felix Anudike-Uzomah is staying home." Yes, he is. Dreams do come true. Now, the first round of the draft came with a chance of a lifetime also for some local kids.
With the 20th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jackson Njigba.
Kansas City youth football player Bethany Urabi got to announce the 20th pick for the Seattle Seahawks. Local boys tackle football players and girls flag football players were honored on stage last night during the draft. Now, the draft bringing a special honor as well for one local Vietnam veteran. We're talking about retired Army Colonel Len Rolfe Jr. He served in uniform for 31 years. KMBC 9's Rob Hughes explains now how he is representing now all Vietnam veterans on a world stage. Rob?
The NFL contacted the VFW and they wanted a Vietnam veteran to announce a pick on behalf of all Vietnam veterans. 2023 marks 50 years since the end of the Vietnam War, and Len Roth Jr., a West Point alum, was nominated to announce a third-round pick tonight. Now, the Chiefs picks were already taken, so Len went with the Cincinnati Bengals. He is going to be announcing their 28th pick. Len's from Southern Indiana, and he rooted for the Bengals growing up. He also has family there. Len is representing all Vietnam veterans, including those who gave their lives for our country.
It's a very humbling experience. I mean, very honored. Those of us came back, you know, everyone that serves our nation in wartime and everything else, you always have that guilt piece of, why did I make it back? My generation, 58,000 veterans from the Vietnam War didn't make it back.
By the way, Len is a Chiefs fan now. He continues to serve other veterans as a leader in the VFW. In Kansas City, I'm Rob Hughes, KMBC 9 News.
We are grateful for his service and the service he continues to provide for veterans. We invite you to stay with KMBC 9 News all day today for more NFL draft coverage. You can also watch rounds 2 and 3 on Channel 9 starting at 6 o'clock tonight. And we'll have reaction and analysis after the final pick of the night on KMBC 9. We're going to throw it back to you from Draft Central, Cody.